Alright, well, welcome back. Hope you all had a good stretch. Scathing review time, eh? Yeah, you write that review. You let the world know. I think what we're going to do first is we're going to go and see that Volus guy who's got a lot of fucking explaining to do. Hang on, was that the right way? That was the right way. What am I doing? He's got a lot of explaining to do. Oh no, is this a...
Excuse me, Commander Shepard.
Oh, it's this guy. I vaguely remember.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
Alright, I'm listening.
What do you need?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Wait, the 212? Your wife was serviceman Nirali Bhatia. I'm Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief Williams, it is a pleasure. Nirali spoke of you with great respect.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia. Nirali was a good woman. What can we do for you?
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Sucks. That's garbage. Yeah. Did they say why?
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
I'm gonna find out.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
I will put this right for you, sir. As a married man, I understand. Okay, we're going to speak to the Volus later. We're going to speak to Bosker now. We'll give Bosker a piece of our mind. Where is this cretin? There he is. No, is it? Nope.
This place seems strange.
There he is. You.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
Yes.
Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps.
I'm glad to hear
I can do
it.
to assist you?
Yeah, stop stealing corpses.
I'm here on behalf of Samesh Bhatia for his wife, Nirali.
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you.
Yes.
Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Oh boy. PlayStation's Twitter finally replied, wow, that's a bit late, yeah.
How long do you think the research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
Wow.
You've got to have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
What you're saying is you want more of us to die. Your face is also looking very punchable.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
He should hear about this, shouldn't he?
I'll tell Samesh. Next time you cut up a dead soldier, at least tell her husband the truth.
That was just the reaction we were hoping to avoid, Commander. But if you think it will help, tell Mr. Bhatia the truth. Perhaps he will understand. Please let me know if you have any other questions.
Let's go see what he says, and if he still wants us to... I'm hoping it will give us some flexibility here and not just consider the matter resolved. Because... yeah. If he has the option here, and if he chooses to go with this, great, all due respect. If he says no, he wants it, I'm going back and I'm going to tell him.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Tell me again what you'd been told about your wife.
As I said, I've been told nothing. I don't understand why they won't release her body to me.
It's not as simple as I'd hoped. The military needs your wife's body for important tests.
Tests? They're holding my wife's body for tests? My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
Oh, look, I need to have higher charisma skills or something. I'll hold off on this for
It's
now.
unacceptable. I'll let you know what I can do.
Thank you. Please let me know what can be done.
Let's have a look. Can I actually upgrade that? Do I have another level? I did level up, didn't I? Squad. Go with that. That'll give us a shield boost. Ooh. Yeah, let's go. Actually, no. Let's not have that one. I want to unlock barrier, I think, actually. Let's work towards that. I've actually got more Renegade right now than I have Paragon. What the fuck? Ah. Let's see if that lets me...
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
It's not as simple as I'd hoped.
Yes. My wife finished her service when she gave her life on Eden Prime. It is time for her to come home.
There we go. So we needed all 3 points to say this.
Mr. Bhatia, your wife died defending humanity. We still need her help.
What right does the military have to hold her body? She's already given her life.
Do we know that she did it willingly? Well, I mean, she gave her life willingly in a way, I guess, because if you sign up to military service, you accept that particular risk. So you just have to, you know, but... Is there something in her, like, will that says, you know, if they can keep her body to help other people do it?
She died a hero, Mr. Bhatia, and now she has a chance to save even more lives.
It doesn't matter. She's dead.
Yes, she is, Mr. Bhatia. She died fighting for what she believed in. She sacrificed her life to keep you safe. I think she'd want to make the most of that sacrifice.
You're right, Miss Williams. She would not flinch from her duty. Let them run their tests. Let my wife save lives so that others are spared the loss I feel today. Goodbye. Thank you for finding me answers.
Man. I don't know if maybe we can speak to this guy one more time and confirm to him that that was how it played out. Let's see. And to be clear, if he had have been like, no, I still want her back. Oh, he's gone. Never mind them. Then I was going to come back here and tell that guy to release the body. Can I speak to the Turian guy again? Sup?
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
You cancelled that investigation. I was there when you did it. Were you there when he did it, Garrus? I was there when he did it. I know you were there when he did it, because he did it to you. Alright. CSEC. Let's go to their place again. Is this guy... Are her eyes open yet?
Is there something else
They
I can
are!
help you with, Commander?
You're back from your nap.
What's your name? What do
My
you do?
name is Sophia.
Yeah, she's actually got her
I'm
eyes
the
open now. That's all I wanted to look
Pleasure
at.
to
Have a pleasant day.
Earlier on, her eyes seemed to be, like, stuck shut. It was really weird. I think she was just resting her eyes. I mean, I get eye strain sometimes, you know, and you just sit there with your eyes closed, but you're not sleeping. Just resting your eyes. Aha. Cue the music. Said cue the music.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members.
Rage is going away now.
Production will
Urge to
open
kill,
dramatic theater to
fading.
Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt
Good
claims
stuff.
that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
There is elevator music, but it's barely audible. Let's go and speak to Mr. Trollus the Volus. The Space Molus. And ask him, what the F? Setting us up for a firefight. Dude, you got a lot of things to answer for.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorbin?
Pure unbridled wrath. I like that. Yes. See, that sounds more epic, doesn't it? That's like something out of a fantasy novel. That's like what Sauron has. Pure unbridled wrath.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
What about the Keeper data?
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Really?
I was afraid
Kinda seems like you
Shorbin
did.
would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I can see that, and yet here we are. Okay. Relax, I'm helping out.
I'm scanning the keepers for Shorbin, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorbin can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Mm-hmm. Dude just straight up vanished. Okay then, well. That settles that, I guess. I say, yeah, but for most people now, nowadays, death would be a release. I'd rather just make their life a living hell. Mm-hmm. But no, you don't get to die. You don't get a swift death. You get to live. So let's start scanning keepers as we go as well. On here.
You always see a few civilians hanging around the academy waiting to speak to an officer about some problem or other.
So in the week that I've been gone, what's everybody been up to? Anyone had anything interesting happen? Anything fun? There's one. Oh, there was one down here. We're going to come back to the requisitions guy when we get the next bit of the story done. That leads to the Presidium and the other one goes to the docks. We don't need that yet. You had an interesting week? You can hear the elevator music now.
Reports are circulating that Alliance Ambassador Udina has accused a Spectre of orchestrating the attack on Eden Prime. Udina reportedly based his accusation upon eyewitness accounts of the scene, but lacked the evidence to demand further investigation.
Whoa!
When asked to comment,
Really?
the council spokesperson would only state that the investigation of the attacks upon Eden Prime was
Damn.
currently ongoing.
That's, yeah, I mean, interesting is one way of putting that. A chemical refinery near had 2 explosions in a 4-mile radius and had to be evacuated. Shit. Yeah. I mean, when that kind of stuff goes, holy fuck. I mean, remember that one in China a few years ago? That was crazy. That was like a little miniature nuke went off almost. Right, let's get that. Boop. I want to look around, see if there's any more of them while we're here. Was there one in the med bay? I don't remember. I think there's one round this corner. Yep, here he is. Boop. I mean, it's chump change for each one, but it all adds up, right? Let me replenish my med gel. Oh, okay. Honestly, if the whole thing went up 4 miles, would not have been enough. No, exactly. Oh, is that another scenic view of the nebula? Observed. Cool. It's like when there was another one as well in, I want to say Nevada, many years ago, like about 15 years ago, that went up. And I saw the video of that on a documentary, and oh my god, it's terrifying. That's it, yeah, it's the guaranteed fatal range, but then there's like injuries from debris and flying glass and shattered stuff and maybe building collapse, things like that. Ah, there we go. I knew there was one in here somewhere. So yeah, the council's waiting for us, but you know, I'm just I'm just scanning weird shit. We'll get to the council in due course. They can wait for me. No? You had a fertilizer plant go up 3 years ago, 17 fatalities. Ooh. Yeah, like I said, when you get that much volatile material stored in one place and it just goes up, that's it. It's not just that one little building that blows up. Everything around it. A huge blast. So there isn't one at Fist's place, but oh look. We got an area map. Oh. I mean, I've pretty much been everywhere now, but okay. Sounds good. General Septimus. I know we have to come back to speak to that guy later. The area sucks not 2 miles from the plant. There's 2 schools. Oh. Yeah. That's no good. Yeah, we still haven't been to Flux yet. We should probably go there at some point. Here we go. There's another one here. Oop. So compacted around these refineries that if one refinery were to have a critical failure, there's a good chance it would start a chain reaction. Yeah, because you can't move that. You can't just move a refinery out of the way of the other one's explosion, can you?
In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
It's really good how these news snippets, by the way, are always just a little different each time. It's quite a lot of them. I do like that detail. Another one. Oh, let's see if we can resolve the Hanar situation.
in your posting at the academy.
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in.
I knew there was another little side mission we needed to deal with. Have one of the highest lung cancer rates in the country for non-smokers. Oh.
In light of the recent
Yeah, sounds like a great place to live.
colonial investors
Oh my
have
God.
their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
It's not you hate the area? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't sound too great. So is it like a heavy industry area then that you're in? That sucks. There's not too much industry in my area, thankfully. But, still. I mean, there's not much at all. It's Britain. It's fuck all industry left. Oh, I see one. Let's go. Oh god, the camera's doing weird things. So weird when you go into sprint mode. You don't go any faster, but the camera moves into another location.
Welcome to Presidio.
I didn't want to speak to you.
Keepers are essential
Go
to-
away.
That's all for now.
Thank you for.
Ah, you see, I touched it. You didn't let me touch it earlier, but I touched it
Please do
now.
not disturb the keepers.
It's mostly refineries. Mind you, I guess, yeah, Texas, right? Oil country. Oh, Garrus wants to talk now. What?
The keepers never paid much attention to that relay monument. I always found that a little strange.
Yes, indeed. Isn't it so strange? A major port area for the US for goods, chemicals, oil, and the military. Any more of those weird little freaks we can scan in here, maybe? No. Oh, we do need to speak to this guy as well, don't we? Barlavon.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I need to get your help.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. And you're right. But Rex has already told you far more than I know about this. I am sorry, but I have nothing else.
Okay, so we could have come to speak to him instead.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances.
They're not
But
freaks,
my
they're
real
culturally
currency is
different.
knowledge.
Fair.
I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow
So very
Broker
well.
is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way.
You live longer.
The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
Well, Danger's my middle name.
I should go.
John Danger Shepherd.
Goodbye, Commander.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
Did this guy have a license? Oh, I think there's a keeper back there as well.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Look, jellyfish.
Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Have a look at your upgrades. Now. Smash damage, nice. High caliber barrel 3. Okay. Here he is. I see you there, Keeper. Keeper's keeping busy. Another one. Another one. Wow, we detected that guy from like a long freaking way away.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go there.
Right, yeah, this is the what is its place? The consort. What did we need to go see her about, though? Oh, we need to deliver information as well about Fist's hideout to help Miss Wong. Right. 21 keepers. We're at 11 right now. We need to go deal with that still. All right. 21 keepers. Jesus. I don't think they're down there. I mean, we'll come back here regularly, so we'll keep an eye out for more. I want to spend the whole of the stream just running around finding these things. There he is. Let's see if our charm skill works on this guy now. Alright.
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
No, we can't. I'm not buying the permit for it.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of that Hanar.
Yeah. Damn. We got that one. So, where is... what's her name? Wong. Is she in here? Is she back down in the wards? Because that's where we met her the first time, right? I'm just going to have a quick look, and then we'll go to the Citadel Tower. And we'll get the next bit of story done.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Oh, you know, just don't dig that shit up. It's dangerous. Last one I touched gave me a monster headache.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
No, that's the alleyway. Yeah, here she is. We missed her last time we came through.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger
Fist
than I
files.
hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly.
Yes.
Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Oh, we just charmed our way right through that. Let's have a look in Flux, actually.